Hello, community. This is your community psychologist, Dr. G, and I have some important information for you. Did you know that in the African American community, we have the highest rate of decline of marriage than any other ethnic group in the United States? Why is this important? It's important because single parent households make up the largest percentage of poverty in the United States. That is due to the breakup or the loss of the traditional family. In order for our community to be restored, in order for our community to start healing, there has to be a restoration of marriage in our communities. I'd like to take a minute to stop and go back to the beginning so we can get a better understanding of marriage. And I'm going to go to a source that I believe is not tainted by man's opinions or his approval, but it is the Word of God. It's the bestseller. It's been here for a while, and it explains the whole concept of marriage. So, the way that it reads, and from my studies, it says that in the beginning, God created a man. And that man was made in God's image. It was made in God's likeness. And God said, He declared, He knows, the highest authority in the world knows it was good. So, man, I've told you, you're made in His image. There is no concept of inferiority. You are made in God's image. Not only did God make him in His image, God gave him a purpose. God had a purpose in mind when He created him. And not only that, this man was endowed with wisdom. So God gave him wisdom in order to take care of the things under his purview or under his authority. However, there was an issue. Although this man was created good, although this man was created wise, there was a condition. It was not good for man to be alone. So, one of the things that the Lord did was He created the fowls of the air, He created the cattle, He created the beasts of the fields, and He presented them to the man so that the man could interact with them and name them. He named every one of these creations, but he did not find any one thing in this creation that was able to relate to him, that was able to be a helpmate for him. So God put him in a deep sleep. And I love to just spend a moment there. God put the man into a deep sleep, meaning the man was not aware. The man did not have any input. The man did not have anything that he could offer God in creating a helpmate, someone that was appropriately created for him to help and aid him in the purposes that God had put in him. So when the man awoke, God did the same thing. He presented this creation to the man. And the man in his wisdom said, This is bone of my bone, this is flesh of my flesh. He was able to relate to, he was able to identify that this was the appropriate person to help him meet the purposes of God for his life. I just want to stop right there and say, this is why it is so important that who we connect with, who we partner with, especially if you are a single man today, it matters. It matters to our community. And I'm going to leave you with one thing, and this is a key thing for you to remember. He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor of the Lord. Thank you for watching. If this information resonates with you, please like, follow, or share. Also, if you'd like to support the commitment I have to the healing and restoration of our community, please visit my website, my nonprofit website. The link is in the comments. I look forward to hearing about you, about your thoughts about marriage, your thought about the purposes of marriage for our community and the restoration of our community. Thank you.